every day of the finest ingredients in health. Now I have a swell surprise. Made fresh every day.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Casey for L Wrestling Tapes here to talk about today's AEW episode. How do I feel about today's episode? Today's episode was better than last week's. I still feel like it was some issues that kind of let me down that they still need to get better with. Let's go ahead and start with where they opened the show with. They opened up the show with the Inner Circle versus Top Flight. These young men, Darius and Dante, two brothers, Darius and Dante Martin versus Chris Jericho and MJF. This match was great. I just hate that Chris Jericho no more. Top Flight is over like a mug. Everybody was, well, not everybody, but most people is getting behind these cats. Most people. And I wanted to see them get the victory. And they didn't win. I said, man, come on, man. Man, no. Listen. Look, I think the brothers need character. I believe they need character. But these young men can wrestle. They are great in the ring, man. I love what I've seen, what they was doing. Jericho and MJF put them over like nobody's business. Salute to them. I just wish they really did put them over by allowing them to get the pinfall on one of them. So after the match, Hager just randomly pops on the mic talking about where the clown Warlow been at. Like, I understand he been dealing with family business, but does he understand the Inner Circle is family business? Well, you know what? I talked to Tony, and Tony said next week, me and him have a one-on-one match. Now, maybe this match might be good. I don't know. We'll find out next week. So we get a rap video of the Acclaim pretty much disrespecting the Bucks, doing their heel gimmick. Listen, y'all, the Acclaim are working on me. I haven't got behind them yet. I wanted to see the match tonight, and the match tonight, what we witnessed, I'll go in deeper on how I feel about the Acclaim as we get to that part. So here we go. What is this, week 3, week 4, Sting? Man, I can't believe Sting been here almost 3 weeks now, and we still don't know what he's there for. Like, I know he came out there, said what he had to say, him and Tony. You know, Tony loves to say his little thing that he does, you know. Said what he had to say. Taz come out, interrupt, and say, you know what, man, this is becoming a joke. Bro, you selfish as heck. Like, what are you here for? Like, you're wasting time. Like, my crew is the best crew going right now. That boy Darby Allin, he's really a pointless TNT champion. You're here for absolutely no reason. Therefore, my boy Brian Cage is going to beat the brakes off of your boy Darby Allin, if he's your boy or not. Well, as they went to the ring, the lights popped off, and Darby Allin transitioned from being in the bleachers like he always is to in the ring ready to protect Sting. After that, him and Sting just eye to eye, stare at one another, and kept it moving. We get a little video in the back. MJF talk about, listen, I'm not doing this because I want to. I'm doing it because it's the right thing. He goes in the room. You got Santana and Ortiz playing cards. They said, oh, game's over. He said, no, man, listen, I understand you're going through, man. You're going through a tough time. You lost one of your family members, man. And I just want to say, I just lost my grandpa too. Dude is listen, dude just faking. I know I'm not saying that his grandfather didn't die, but I'm just saying that he just came across as fake. Now, I wish I wish they would have lost to Top Flight. Maybe that could have played more too, but he played this thing as if he gives a dang and he know he doesn't. Hugged the man, he said, you know what, man, you're right, man. He loved him and all this and all, just goofy stuff, just silly. I know it's supposed to be a feel good moment, but that's MJF for you. All right, y'all. Dark Order, Coca Banner, number 5, number 10 versus Jurassic Express, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Marco Stunt. Y'all, I was very high on Jurassic Express at first. Now I feel like I just lost stock in it, man. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. And the Dark Order, man, look, ever since my man Brody Lee went down, just feel like the Dark Order is just there to be there. Like they was over like a mug. Like they was running the show. They was running Dynamite. My man lost the title. Now I feel like they just up in the air just to be there. Outside the Hangman Page storyline going on, and Evil Uno doing everything in his power to try to get Dustin Rose to join them. I just feel like they just there to be there. This tag team match, it was just, it was okay. It wasn't great. You got your flips and dives and all this stuff, and Jurassic Express get the win. So after the match, Tony Schiavone tried to interview Jurassic Express with FTR, and Tully Blanchard popped on the screen and said, "Yo, man, listen, we said what we had to say last week, and we saying it again. This joke of a tag team that you call yourself, you guys are a joke." Listen, Tully Blanchard killed it on the mic. He said what he had to say, cut a great promo. He basically told them clowns that next week we're going to beat the brakes off of them. So it's the rematch. If y'all remember the last time they wrestled one another, FTR won, because remember, this was when FTR still had the championships, which I'm still tripping. Why my dudes don't have the championships right now, I don't know why, man. I don't understand it for the life of me. But remember when they had the titles, they said, if you guys can beat us, you get an automatic tag team championship shot. They didn't. This tells me that Jurassic Express is going to win again. Well, they're going to get their win back. And this will be on January the 6th episode. So we cut to Alex Marvez chasing down Kenny Omega and Don Callis. They was at the hotel. They said, "Bro, what is you doing, man? We're trying to go to the hotel room. We're trying to rest up. We're trying to social distance. And here you are chasing us down like a group. What do you want?" And Alex Marvez is like, "Bro, like, we want to know explanation of what's going on with you." And Kenny Omega hops on the mic, cuts a great promo. I've been calling the man Kenny Thanos. The reason why last week he posted a picture of himself looking exactly like Thanos with the gauntlet on. And he already had the 2 rings. He got the AEW championship and he got the AAA championship right now. And he had 4 more spots, saying, if you got to do it, you got to do it yourself. And I'm serious, man. I don't know where we going. I don't know where this is going, but cut a great promo. Now, I know some cats don't like Kenny Omega, but it is what it is, man. We on for a great ride. Next, Butcher and the Blade. Actually, just Butcher versus Pac. Eddie Kingston on commentary, just going in on Tony Schiavone. He liked JR, but he can't stand, and he cool with Excalibur. He does not like Tony. Just disrespecting Tony all day. I mean, just sounding silly as heck over there. Doing his heel thing like he does. And we get a good match. This is a pretty decent match between the two of them. Lance Archer comes out the woodwork because he got distracted. Butcher got distracted. Kingston was over here telling him to finish him up. He didn't do it. Lance Archer comes out, goes looking at Eddie Kingston like he's going to go do something. Pac gets the victory. Then Lance go run in the ring like he want to go do something to Pac. Y'all, I wish this meant something. I understand the storyline, but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I know they got it on because they got to have a storyline, but I feel like I wish this had more of an importance, if you understand what I'm trying to say. That's what I feel like. I know we're gonna get a great match between the 3 of them. I feel like a triple threat is coming. Maybe they might throw a stipulation out there that whoever wins this triple threat gets an automatic shot against Kenny Omega or a future AEW championship title shot, whenever. You know what I'm saying? Make it mean something. That's what I asked, you know what I'm saying? So we move on to Jade Cargill. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I want to get behind Jade, but I feel like this young lady needs work on her promos, y'all. I'm serious. She said the right things, but I feel like she needs promo work. I told y'all when it comes to us, I told you I root hard for my people. I do. I root hard for the black talent. I root hard, but let me tell you something, man. If you ain't doing it, if your promos are garbage, man, I'm gonna say your promos are garbage. And that wasn't a good promo. Now, what she said was right. I agree 100% with her. This is what she said. She congratulated Brandy on being pregnant, but she said the timing was awful. It was awfully convenient because she's basically saying, like, you the CBO and you magically get pregnant when I just got through from beating the brakes off of you. You know, Shaq got beef with Cody and I got beef with you, but you get pregnant. Makes absolutely no type of sense. But it's good because we don't need to see you in here. She said you don't add no type of value to the women's division when it comes to in the ring. And she's right. I love Brandy Rose, but Brandy Rose in the ring ain't cutting it. That's just fact. Brandy Rose needs extra work. Needs to get back in that ring and really train on how to be a good wrestler. Now, I've never seen Jade Cargill wrestle in my life, so I don't know how good she is. She talking a good game right now, but can she hold on in the ring? Like she talking smack about Brandy being trash in the ring. I'm like, I wouldn't be talking trash and then be trash just like she is. Because I'm already not feeling you on the commentary. I'm not feeling you on the mic. But you talking about Brandy being trash, and you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen you go yet. And like I said, one of the downfalls in AEW is their women's division. All right, I'm just keeping it a buck. Y'all know me. I'm just as real as I can be. Y'all know I root hard for the people that look like me. I root hard for everybody. But you know, it's something about us in a wrestling ring where when you see us, I'm telling you, all kinds of emotions come out from all different kinds of fans. But with this situation right here, it's very mixy because I've never seen this girl wrestle in my life, so I don't know how she goes. I don't know if she can go. Talking about Brandy being trash, I'm like, girl, well, so we move on. Tony Schiavone talking with Kip Sabian, Penelope, and Miro about this wedding crap that's finna go down. Y'all listen, I hate weddings and wrestling. They never go right. But they cut to the back in the ambulance, and who's in the ambulance? Trent is in the ambulance like he been beat down bad, and apparently he's been beat up by Kip Sabian and Miro. And Orange Cassidy was in there looking sad as usual, so the ambulance drove off. So they went back and they talked about that the wedding would go down on Beach Break. That's the name of this episode that will be airing on February the 9th edition of AEW Dynamite. They're going to try to carry this for a whole month and a half. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like I say, AEW got their hits and miss. I'm just going to be honest with you. I think this is a miss. Because, like I said, I don't like weddings and wrestling. I don't, because they never turn out right. They never do. So, it is what it is. All right, we move on to Evil Uno versus Dustin Rose. I was trying to figure out how the heck Evil Uno didn't have no interest. All you seen was the Dark Order music, but he was already out there. Then Dustin Rose come out. This match was a pretty good match, man. Dustin Rose, for somebody who's 50-something or 60, however he is, homeboy been able to carry some good matches. He's been able to do some good things. And like I said, when he was Goldust in WWE, you really wasn't looking for him to put on a good match. You was just looking for him to be a circus clown because that's exactly what he was. He was nothing more than a circus clown gimmick, looking real silly. But here he is in AEW out here putting on good matches. Come on now. Him and Uno, they did what they had to do, but Dusty got the victory. So after the match, Uno, he still is extending his arm because he wants him to join the Dark Order. Dusty said, man, get your arm out of here and started beating the brakes off. Then Stu Grayson, he just attacked Lee Johnson, and Lee Johnson tried to save him, but it was nothing. Then QT Marshall tried to do something, and the Dark Order tried to jump them and all this, but the Nightmare family ended up standing tall. So next we cut to a sit-down interview with Sean Spears. Tony Schiavone started asking him, bro, you been here for a minute. You've been talking about how you won't see change with yourself, but have you thought that maybe it's you that's not good? And he said, yeah, that's the issue. He said, man, I can wrestle circles around mostly everybody that's in this locker room and mostly everybody that's in the wrestling industry, period. So he pretty much said that he the real deal. He's pretty much saying, I'm not trying to be a joke no more. I want to be a serious situation in wrestling right now. That's basically what he's trying to say. I'm still waiting on that. I want to get behind it, but I haven't seen it yet. Maybe this whole Four Horsemen thing that's about to be rebranched, because that's what's about to pop off. We haven't seen it yet, but they've been teasing it like crazy. You got Tully Blanchard and FTR rocking these Horseman shirts. He also is managed by Tully Blanchard, so that's 3 right there. That means there's somebody else that's got to join them. We don't know who that clown is. Somebody else has to join. They teasing, but we don't know. All right, we get to the ladies. We got Dasha talking to Akira Shida, and as she's trying to talk to her, a Bandai comes out the woodwork, start beating the brakes off of her. I don't know what to say about a Bandai, y'all. I want to get behind it, but I don't know. I think I've seen too many zombie gimmicks. Sue Young is already running away with the zombie gimmick in Impact. Rosemary is another one. I guess she plays this dead girl. It's like we seen the dead girl gimmick. So I'm like, what are you bringing to the table? You know, maybe her and Sheeta might put on a good match next week, but we get this young lady, Alice Garcia. Now, from what I'm told, Alice Garcia is the girlfriend of my man Scorpion Sky, and she is a up and coming talent that AEW is looking at. She's been getting a couple of matches on Dark, from what I'm told. She ain't won nothing, so you know, I got a chance to see it for the first time, and I'm going to be honest with you. 3 minutes don't do nothing for me. In 3 minutes, you know, see, this is what people talk about. AEW has to take their women's division serious, and they don't. They do not take their women's division serious. It is time to take the women's division serious, y'all. It's time. Y'all can't play around with this. Going into 2021, we can't have a joke of an AEW women's division. And I know a lot of girls are still green, but we cannot have a joke of an AEW women's division. Y'all got to get the girls just as good. Y'all got to put the time forth and the effort just like you do with the fellas. I'm serious. I want the girls to be great, just like the fellas. I don't want one match to be decent and then one girl to be decent. The rest of the ladies like, dog, they just there to be there. Like I said, this match was up in the air. And then here's the stupid part. Now, Arby is the smart referee, right? She the smart ref, right? Well, for some stupid reason, when a Bandai came out the woodwork and then she went over there and she started beating the brakes off her, aren't you supposed to ring the bell because of disqualification so Alice gets the victory? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, they must have had amnesia or something. Like I thought, like I said, I thought Aubrey was the smart ref. I know the fellas be playing stupid all the time, but Aubrey is the smart referee. She acted like, oh, everything was fine. They didn't ring the bell, no nothing. So she gets to the ring. She does the Falcon Arrow on Alex, and she gets the victory. Then after the match, she go out the ring, got a kendo stick, started beating the brakes off of a Bandai, but then the Bandai bit her like a zombie. She bit her on her neck, and you seen all the fake blood and everything. And so then she fell out and all this crazy stuff. So you getting that match next week. So they pretty much talk about all the other matches that's going down, plus the returning John Moxley, who's been away for about 4 weeks now. And we're going to hear from him. We're going to get his side of things on what he feels ever since he's lost the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. So, you know, it is what it is. Now, let's get to the main event. AEW World Tag Team titles, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson versus the Acclaim, Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. All right, y'all. I told you I want to get behind the Acclaim. I want to. I feel like the cats got some potential. I feel like they do. I personally think that this was their best match. Now listen, the Young Bucks, I need the Young Bucks. I wish the Young Bucks would change a little couple things how they wrestle. Because they do way too many super kicks. They do way too many flips and dives. And like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from them because I think this was Max and Anthony's best match. I think the Young Bucks made them look great from what they did. You know what I'm saying? Referee Rick Knox got knocked out. You already know, so the heels going to be heels. They did low blows, tried to get the victory. but it wasn't enough. Young Bucks, they retained. I knew they was gonna retain the titles, but I was watching this because I wanted to see what can I take from the Acclaim. Why should I like the Acclaim? That's basically what this match was for me. Why should I like them? And I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna keep it above. The Acclaim for me, I'm not all the way in on them like how I am with Top Flight. But I'm going to keep an eye on these young men, hoping for the best. I'm hoping for the best for these young men. I am. You know what I mean? So, overall, man, like I say, this episode was better than last week's, 100% better. I told you, AEW, they destroy me when they constantly do 15 million tag team matches. Then you have those million-man matches and all that crazy stuff. I ain't trying to say all that. If you're going to have tag team matches, 3. That's exactly what they did. We had 3 tag team matches. That's fine. 3 is the limit. Look, I'm cool with just 2. You know what I mean? But overall, like I say, decent show. It's still issues they need to get done. They need to get this timing right. I told you, I hate that picture by picture. Picture by picture just takes me out of the match. I'm trying to get in tune, and then picture by picture, I can't concentrate on that little tiny man box. I can't really see what's going on. I can't. I try my best to focus, but I can't because you see the stupid commercials that's going on right behind it, or right beside it. But like I say, I gotta get the girls better. Like I say, give me stories that get me to care. You know what I mean? Tell me why certain cast is there. You know what I mean? Let me know what's going on. So that's my review for AEW Dynamite. If you're staying with me, I will be getting ready to talk about NXT. This your boy Casey Phil King said for life. Y'all know what to do. Get in the comment section. Y'all already know how to do. I'm out.